brain's bored, and so is everyone else. So get to the juicy part of the story, please.
When all of a sudden,
Oops.
Fred's jar of pickles rolled wildly. He saw things he'd never seen before.
Sweet pickles, dill pickles, chunky beef. Wow! Help me, hide me, please.
Jump.
I'm free!
And then,
I'll take it from here. Then, I told her I was curious. I wanted to know stuff. I needed a place to think. And faster than you can say Noggalicious 3 times, she transported me to a whole new world.
and now Fred lives in the dot of noggin.com. But since he's so fond of foreheads, he hops from noggin to noggin to host his very own TV show.
And that's how I went from pickle jar to TV star. Capiche? Good. Now, I gotta go freshen up for today's show. In the meantime, here's a head buzzer to buzz your brain. Later.
Huh? Oh, the word guessing game that buzzes your brain. This head buzzer came from the noggin of Kyle. Try to guess the word or phrase that fits this picture. Did you get it yet? Watchdog. Yup, watchdog.
Head buzzers. Head buzzers.
Now you try to buzz our brains. Send your head buzzers to noggin.com. Hey, you might just see them on TV.
It's thought-provoking. It's mind-expanding. It's recommended by 4 out of 5 dentists. It's Noggin's very own.
The Fred on your head show. Woo!
Fred? Fred? Where are you, Fred? Fred! The show has started. We need you! Fred! Oh! Ah! Fred!
I was right behind you the whole time.
Fred, what are you doing up here? Why aren't you down in your room?
Well, I hear your big voice every day, right? So I was curious to see what you look like. Man, talk about big. What big eyes you have. What big teeth you have. And your stomach. Whoa! Looks like I figured out who's been eating my fried chicken.
Fred, shouldn't you go find today's host and noggin du jour?
Just tell me what I need to know, your big bigness.
Today's host and noggin du jour likes history, plays tennis every day, and has an erotic dog named Molly. He's Adam.
Later, Biggie.
Hi, Fred.
Excuse me, I'm looking for an Adam who likes tennis, Las Vegas, and punk rock.
You found him.
Adam?
Fred,
Adam! I'm so happy it's you, I'm gonna sing.
what are you gonna sing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that new Britney Spears song or something?
Fred, I don't know about that.
Okay, then how about I sing you your very own personal theme song?
Good idea.
Adam! Adam! Adam, Adam, Adam!
This is
Adam's...
very own personal theme song.
On the Fred on your head show.
That's Fred with a PH.
Now that your noggin's turned to noggin, let's get noggin along.
On the Fred on your head show.
That show with an SH.
With
Adam.
as your host, we'll show your favorite shows
And hear about what you know.
and play pickles to Pluto.
And check out what's online.
Hey, that last line didn't rhyme.
But we mentioned online. Nugget.com. So we got a lot of stuff we need to put on the show.
Hello?
So let's end this song before it gets too long.
Too late, Adam.
Is our host with the most, as you know.
And now, without further ado, coming to you directly from
Adam's...
Forehead,
It's the
With
Fred
a PH.
on your head show. Not bad, Fred.
Glad you liked it. Now, let's get you pickled so we can go to the dot of noggin.com and you can officially host the Fred on Your Head show.
All right, let me have it.
Commence pickleization, boys. Hey, welcome, Adam. What do you think of the dot, huh? Adam?
Cool pad, Fred.
Thanks, your hostness. Now, what do you say we get on with the show, huh? What do you want to see first?
I want to see a brain food.
You got it, Adam. You're the boss.
hungry? Want some food? Here's some brain food.
For your noggin.
Everyone calls Thomas Edison a genius because he invented the light bulb. Big deal.
Who invented the sandwich? Why, it was the Earl of Sandwich, who was such a compulsive gambler, he refused to leave the card table for a meal. Instead, he'd ask a servant to bring him a slice of meat between two slices of bread. Pure genius. Still, I wonder who invented toast.
Brain food.
For your noggin.
Fresh out of a jar of fantastic pickles, it's Amber.
What a pickle fact.
The average American person eats 106 pickles per year.
And the average American pickle eats nothing. Who's got the better deal?
The Phred on Your Head Show.
Hey, what's up? I'm Adam, today's host. I'm in the dot of noggin.com, and you're watching the Phred on Your Head Show.
Energy this Dirk Niblick.
Here comes Dirk Niblick of the Man Brigade. He'll look you right in the eye. He's always pleasant,
Never dismayed.
He's seldom flustered.
Rarely afraid.
I'll show you numbers that should be displayed.
he's a hero and what a guy. Here's Dirk.
So, you little would-be mathematicians, caught you watching Dirk Niblick again, eh? Good. As today's tooth-flossing episode, called The Case of the Illegal Lawyer, begins, our noble hero was not doing what he liked best, solving problems using mathematics. But he was doing what he liked next best, communing with nature.
Actually, there are 3 things I like better, but the animator can't draw 2 of them, and the third is out of season.
And the nature he was communing with was a bee's hive.
These cells are as cute as a bee's knees, cuter in some cases. Every honeybee's cell is a 6-sided figure. A hexagon. And they build them without blueprints or tools or union problems. We could learn plenty from bees if we could teach them to talk.
And as Dirk continued to observe nature, in another part of town, this scene was taking place in the law offices of Morley Corrupt.
And now to read the will of your late great-uncle Ebenezer Noodleman.
But, Mr. Corrupt, we didn't even know we had a great-uncle Noodleman.
And he didn't know you either, but his will directs us to give part of his fortune to his next of kin. Now, according to our search of the Noodleman family tree, you two, Fluff and Fold Noodleman, are his only living relatives.
Gee, Fluff, maybe now we'll have enough money for you to open that little roadside book depository and for me to get out of the fight game.
Ebenezer Noodleman left $100,000.
Wow!
He left 1/2 of his estate to Fluff because she's older, and 1/4 to Fold, who isn't.
Makes sense.
The rest goes to me, Morley Corrupt, for legal fleas.
Legal fleas?
They're probably fleas that have licenses to bite dogs.
I mean legal fees. Now then, 1/2 plus 1/4 is 2/6, right? 2/6 reduces to 1/3. So you kids get 1/3 of the estate, and I get the rest.
1/3 of $100,000 is...
$33,000 and change. We'll take it in small bills.
Not so fast.
That wasn't fast. This is fast. We'll take it in small bills.
You'll get the money when you become 21 years of age, or 21,000 miles, whichever comes first. In the meantime, I'll hold the money at a company that I manage.
What company?
The Double Knob Trust and Escrow Company. Now, run along.
Yay! You know something, Fold?
Yeah, he ought to get his elevator inspected.
There's something about this that doesn't sound right. Let's go see Lieutenant Dirk Niblick of the Math Brigade.
And that's just what they did.
Gee, Lieutenant Niblick, I didn't know you raised bees.
Yes, Fluff, I love bees. I know lots about them, or as much as anyone can know, considering the fact they don't talk.
Lieutenant Niblick, we just inherited a bunch of money from a great-uncle we didn't even know.
That was serendipity.
No, that was Noodleman.
But we think maybe a crooked lawyer is cheating us.
A crooked lawyer? I've never heard of such a thing. But what makes you think he's up to skullduggery?
Fluff and Fold explained their suspicions.
So you say you, Fluff, were given 1/2 of the fortune, and you, Fold, were given 1/4 of the fortune.
Yes, sir. And the lawyer, Morley Corrupt, took 2/3.
Well, that does sound perplexing, doesn't it? And wrong.
Well, math fans, has Dirk stumbled onto something? Try and figure out what is wrong with this picture. We'll be back pretty soon, right after this.
Hello, Fried Chicken Hut.
Hello. I'd like your 32-piece chicken meal delivered.
Fred.
Extra crispy, super-sized, family style.
Fred.
You can send it to the dot@noggin.com.
Will that be cash?
Fred, you're on the air.
Anybody want some chicken?
The Fred on your head show.
Hello? You want fries with that?
The Fred on your head show.
Fred! Fred! We're back on the air. Hello?
Hi, Adam. Unfortunately, you're going to have to start the second half of the show without me.
Well, why? Where are you?
Well, I appear to be somewhere between something.com and somethingelse.com. Yep, I'm lost in cyberspace. Wait a minute. Adam, I think I see my dot. Hey, I see you. Look out, Adam. Here I come. Here's the rest of Dirk Niblick.
Well, smart kids, did you figure out what was wrong with the picture? Dirk thinks he did, and he is on his way to Morley Corrupt's offices.
Are you Morley Corrupt?
Of course not. I'm just backdating some records here.
That's the man, Lieutenant.
My friends here tell me that you tried to cheat them out of their rightful inheritance.
That's impossible. I'm as honest as the day is long. You want to hit the light switch? It's on the wall.
Look here. Did you tell them that 1/2 plus 1/4 equals 2/6?
Something like that. And everyone knows that 2/6 is just another way to write 1/3. So they get 1/3 and I get the rest.
But, Lawyer Corrupt, we already know that Fluff was given 1/2 the estate. 1/2 is bigger than 1/3, so we know you're cheating.
That's telling them, Lieutenant.
1/2 plus 1/4 is not 2/6. You can't just add the denominators together. Look, 1/2 is the same as 2/4. And 2/4 plus 1/4 is 3/4, not 1/3.
You're not a nice person, Lawyer Corrupt.
That's what my law professor said.
You'll be punished for this, you scalawag.
Sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will...
And that's what Dirk did, and that's what allowed him to get back to the bees, and that's what made him happy.
You know, it makes a mathematician feel good to know that by using common sense and good old logical thinking, he can solve a lot of the world's problems. I wonder what this sticky stuff is.
You have a swole thumb.
You mean swell thumb, as in swell, elegant.
I mean swole, as in swollen thumb.
Gee, a talking bee.
See you around the quad, Toots. Yo! Gee, a screaming human.
And as Dirk's thumb rises slowly in the east, we bid a fond adieu to one of the world's best mathematicians and worst naturalists.
Noggin du jour.
And now, here's Adam, today's host, presenting the great only child debate.
I'm Adam, and I'm going to discuss today with you and myself whether it's good to have siblings or good to be an only child. Now, on one hand, good to have siblings, because, you can hang out with them, and when you're on vacation, you can go off and do this with them. You don't have to spend all your time with your parents and that kind of stuff. But then on the other hand, it's bad to have siblings, because you don't get as much stuff, Your parents have to buy one thing for you and then one thing for your brother, and there's just not enough stuff to go around. But then, on the other hand, it's good to have siblings because, if they're older than you, you can, they show you the ropes, like at a school or just life. And if they're younger than you, they look up to you and they admire you. That's special. And then, yet again, on the other hand, it's bad to have siblings because, you're always getting compared to by your parents. If your grades are a little bit lower, your parents are always like, why didn't you do as good as John? And, it's just not that good. So, I'm out of hands, and that's the debate on being siblings and no siblings.
This out.
Looking at each other.
Do kids get into fights in Russia?
Привет, меня зовут Дима, а это мой брат Женя. Мы любим боксировать.
Sometimes we get a little carried away. But we always make up after a fight.
Да вот так. Мирись, мирись, мирись и больше не дерись. А если будешь драться, то я буду кусаться. Как дети здороваются в Ганне?
Hi, my name is Ali Faisal. I'm 14 years old. I live in Accra town in Ghana. We say hello to our friends by whistling and shaking hands and snap fingers. How do you say hello?
Looking at each other. Looking at the world.
The dot of noggin.com.
Hey, Fred.
Yes?
What is neither inside a house nor outside a house, but no house would be complete without it?
Well, I don't know about the whole inside-outside thing, Adam, but no house would be complete without fried chicken in the fridge.
True, Fred, but, it's not the answer to the riddle.
Oh, okay then. Well, what is neither inside a house nor outside a house, but no house would be complete without it?
A window.
Adam, I never saw it that way before. Thanks.
No biggie, Fred. Check this out.
Energy this, rock this.
You know it. You do it. You send it. We show it.
Let's watch it already.
Hi, I'm Stacy, and this is what I know. I know how to help animals. I've always loved animals, and right now I have 2 dogs, and I used to have 1 dog, a ferret, 2 gerbils, 2 birds, and a fish. I've always wanted to help out with animals, and I didn't know what to do about it. So one day my mom was watching TV, and she saw this program, and now I'm helping out at an animal shelter because I called up to find out what I can do. What I do is I help puppies who are really sweet, but they want to get out so much that they freak out when humans pass by. So I help them stay calm so they can get adopted. If you want to help out too, all you got to do is call a local animal shelter. But if you don't know where one is, you could just call a vet and find out. What do you know?
Send what you know to Phred at Noggin, 1515 Broadway, the 4th floor, New York, New York, 10036.
I gotta know what you know.
Noggin.
Hi, I'm Adam, your noggin du jour, and I have a dog. Her name's Molly. She's a Sheltie, which is a miniature collie, and which is what Lassie was. And I've had her about 2 years, and for the first year I had her, she was, completely normal, cool, relaxed. And then about a year ago, she just developed this little neuroses, and she just goes crazy every once in a while. So I taped her going crazy for you. So check it out. So that was my dog Molly, and speaking of animals, here's an animal adventure.
6,000 feet above the African desert, they hover, waiting for an animal to die below. Then, it's feeding time. At dead antelope is easy pickings for the white-backed African vulture. Their hooked beak is designed to rip soft flesh. They don't have feathers on their necks, so there's no chance of flesh sticking to the vulture. They are nature's cleanup crew, helping stop the spread of disease by eating dead animals before they rise. Vultures look out for number one. There's no sharing. When they have eaten all they can, it's back to the skies, hovering once again and waiting for the next meal.
Noggin.
Adam, my friend, it's my least favorite time of every day.
Bath time?
No, that's my second least favorite. Right now, it's time to end the show. But before we go, let me tell you, you've been a fantastic host.
Thanks, Fred.
You bet.
I had a really good time.
Good.
At first, I thought it would be a little weird, hosting a show with a talking pickle on my forehead.
Adam?
Yeah, Fred?
I am not a pickle!
Oh, right. And all the girls in my class don't like the Backstreet Boys. Anyway, you're pretty cool, Fred.
Thanks.
I'm really glad I got to be the host.
Me too. And that's why I'm going to play a reprise of your very impersonal theme song.
Cool, hit it.
Adam! Adam! Adam, Adam, Adam!
This is
Adam's
very own personal theme song.
On the thread on your head.
Bye, everyone. I had a really great time being host, and guess I'll see you later.
Later.
Bye, Fred.
Bye. Thanks for coming, Adam.
Bye, everyone.
So long.
Enjoyed watching the Thread on Your Head show with
Adam
as your host.
It's the thread
With a PH.
on your head show. Don't forget to check out the next thread on your head show.